Faith, and I live across the street.
My name is Mark, and I live on 18th and Bryant.
I'm Emily, and I live on this block, actually.
I'm Julieta, and I live on Garfield, right off of Lindale, so like a little walk that way.
I'm Zach Vargas. I live off Ridgewood and Lindell.
My name is Clifton. I live in over on East Island.
My name is Alex, and I live at 25th and Hennepin.
My name's Alexa Winter. I live like right near Uptown, like not Calhoun Square. It's 5 Points now. So I'm new here. I moved from St. Cloud, so I'm a newer resident. But I live basically right in the middle of Uptown, just a few blocks away.
Transit, metro.
Bus and walking and bike, so no car.
I do drive my car, usually.
I usually try to walk as much as I can, just because it's like pretty fast paced, and I just like try to avoid it because it's like maximum like a 10 to 15 minute walk from where I am. So I try to maximize that the most I can. So I'm a walker, or try to be.
I'm a commuter, so I occasionally get stuck in traffic, but I do walk throughout the neighborhood.
Normally walking, sometimes biking. I mean, if weather's really bad, I'll drive, but you know, usually the preference is walking or biking.
Usually walking and biking.
I don't have a car down here, so I normally travel by bus, or I just walk around. Once it gets not snowy out, I hope to take my bike out too.
I like it. I think it's a good idea.
Are there specific things you like about it?
I like how like the bike and the bus, like regular street, is split up, so it's like more safer for pedestrians. Yeah.
It looks pretty sleek.
I think it sounds good. I don't see the center turning lane in that, but I do like that idea because I literally see car accidents happen every week through my window. So that's gonna be nice.
I really do like the redesign for Hennepin Avenue. It makes sense. I did read the newspaper earlier this week regarding like Hennepin's redesign. I read that some of the businesses aren't for it, but there's also a push for it. So I like to see the debates continue.
Yeah, I support it as well. It's like really radical in the sense of how something should look like in a community and how people move. So I think that's really good. There should be more options to allow people to get around in different ways because not everyone has their own car, not everyone can get on a bus, and sometimes you can just find a bike or some wheels or some roller skates or something, or have a good place to walk that's like not so super loud and congested and stuff. So I think it's a really good way to like radically change how people can move around in the community.
Well, as somebody who's mostly lived here, you know, taking transit, I'm in favor of anything that supports that. I know that there's some small business pushback from Cafe Meow and places like that. It's where I got my 2 cats. So I feel for them, I really do. But you know, I would like maybe some smarter, like, you know, a couple of like really nifty parking garages. You know, something to kind of still bring in like mixed-use traffic, but still keep it, you know, very walk-friendly. I think it's important for people to, you know, kind of go and actually enjoy what makes Hennepin Avenue special and gives us a competitive advantage over the suburbs and even most of those cities for that matter. So I do appreciate the project overall.
I like it. I'm all for more bikeability, so yeah. I think and the extra bus lanes. I do. If I'm going downtown, that's the other time I often use the corridor for Hennepin, and I prefer to take the bus because it's easier and more efficient than driving, personally.
Absolutely love it. Just as a person who doesn't use a car, I love the dedicated bus routes, I love the biking lanes. I just love that they're making it a more walker-friendly area, because uptown, I know there's a lot of car traffic, but it's a perfect environment for walking traffic too, just given how dense and compact everything is too. So I'm happy that walkers' interests are being put into action a little bit here too. So that's why, yeah.
Like, just for everybody to be safe.
Just keep traffic moving when the construction comes. I think that's really the biggest thing is what we see is once construction starts and a lot of times there's a lot of delays that's not in the plan. There's a lot of restaurants, a lot of businesses that really suffer. So to really have a clear understanding of what's going to happen and the timeline and keeping to it, I think is really a very important aspect of it for the businesses and their vitality.
I just like the center turn lane. I can't really think of anything else.
Please allow this. Bring bike lanes. Bring motor scooters. Bring more public bikes. I guess like expand on like the public transportation besides bike lanes and buses. You know, I think more transportation would help reinvent like Hennepin walkable street.
Yeah, exactly. Just echoing that.
Well, you know, Hennepin's been kind of struggling lately. You know, we just lost the Uptown Theater for we just I think we need to do some things to like really kind of bring back the spirit of Uptown. You know, and I think this might be a compelling way to do that.
Not that I can think of. No.
Get this passed as much as if you can. I think this is a great idea just for walkers, for the environment, and for the city as a whole, and I hope we can expand this to a lot of other areas too.